Hey everyone, Sparks back with another Goddess Victory Nikke video, and we're going to take a look at October's developer notes, and there are a lot of really cool, exciting things here. Let's go ahead and dive in right away. So, as usual, this is from the director of Goddess of Victory Nikke, and the first thing that he talks about is the Union Shooting Range revamp. So, he says that the Union Shooting Range is a feature content designed to assist in character combination research. However, due to limitations of the obtainable total score, this is an issue of the content's usefulness being relatively low. So to address this problem, they will make improvements to allow the target, the boss, to appear in the Union Shooting Range to have nearly infinite stamina. In addition, we will provide an option to determine the code of the appearing raptures. So I used to do shooting range tests in all of my unit reviews to see kind of like how much damage they could put out, and I've recently stopped doing that. By the way, if you want to see my most recent unit review, link to that in the description below. But just the shooting range has become less and less relevant. So it's cool to see that they are addressing this. Having the boss have infinite stamina is definitely a good improvement, but even more cool, I think, is the fact that we can select what element the stage is. So we can make them fire or iron or electric or whatever. So that can really help test certain nikkes. So pretty cool to see more utility coming into the shooting range. Okay. Meanwhile, we have developed an auxiliary system that allows all players to experience new characters in the Union Shooting Range. We hope that these improvements can provide a better experience to all commanders for trying out the new Union Shooting Range. Players who have further requirements can feel free to make suggestions through the customer service and official social media. So I love that ShiftUp is always looking for player feedback. This is great. And also, it sounds like we're going to be able to test new characters that we haven't polled for here. I'm not totally sure what this means. Let me know in the comments below how you're interpreting this, but it kind of sounds like you can test units in the shooting range without having to poll for them first, which is really, really cool. I've never seen a game do something like that, if that's what they really mean here. All right, next topic is improvements to the challenge stage experience in the event. Additionally, we are also optimizing the experience for challenge stage events. We have reduced the overall number of stages in the challenge stage and enhanced the utility of quick battles. So more convenient for players to participate in the event, as they say. We are slightly increased the rewards for repeated clearance, added first-time clearance rewards for each stage. The first-time clearance rewards will provide 1 ordinary recruitment voucher and 20 high-quality molds when all challenge stages are cleared. And basically, so they're reducing the number of challenge stages and then allowing us to do more quick battles, and it sounds like they're going to be overall more easy, so they're going to reduce the difficulty. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about this. I mean, I guess it doesn't explicitly say that they're going to reduce the difficulty, but I kind of like how the challenge stages work, but I think they're just trying to make things more accessible to everybody. They're anticipating probably a lot of new players joining here for the first anniversary. More on that in a second. But I don't know. I love to see the ordinary recruitment vouchers and the high quality molds. That's cool. So, that's fine. Whatever. We'll move on to the next topic. Lowering the difficulty of campaign normal mode. So we will be reducing the difficulty level of campaign normal mode. We are making adjustments to hope that all commanders will find it easier to progress through chapters 25 and 26. So we don't even have 25 and 26. Those are going to be the new ones. So automatically, they're already going to make that easier, I guess, than they initially planned. Specifically, we'll be also lowering the recommended power of chapters 2 through 24. So this is pretty normal. Usually when we get a new update for more stages, we're going to get a reduction in the current stages that are available to allow newer players to be able to get to the actual new current content sooner. It says the earlier chapter, the greater the reduction will be. And the last stage of chapter 24 seen a decrease of approximately 20,000 in combat power. As we decrease the difficulty of campaign mode normal, the difficulty of lost sectors 1 through 10 and EX sector, common tribe tower, and manufacturer towers level 1 through 50, as well as interceptions D and S will also be adjusted accordingly. We hope that all players take these adjustments into consideration and will enjoy the game more with the adjustments done. I do think it's good because, we're going to make it more accessible for new players. And like I said, hopefully we get a lot of new players during the first anniversary. But I personally just don't like the general watering down of the game. So it says, we hope all commanders will find it easier to progress through chapters 25 and 26. Like I said, it sounds like they're even going to make the new chapters easier, which I'm not really a fan of. You know, I want to have a challenge, and like I don't want to be able to just run through the content. So for me personally, I don't really like that part. Let me know what you guys think about this change in difficulty. Like I said, reducing the difficulty of the earlier content is pretty standard, but it just kind of sounds like they're trying to make the whole game, even the newer content, easier as well. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, the next thing is adding blah, blah, blah messenger content. So we've received a lot of feedback from commanders who have expressed a desire to see even more blah, blah, blah content. We've gotten even more. Like there was a time when we had kind of the initial amount, and they're like, all right, we're adding even more. Now it sounds like they're going to add even more. The blah, blah, blah messages are really funny, and I do think it's a great part of the game. It's pretty cool to just get like, daily text from your nikkes. That said, to me personally, it's starting to get to the point where it's like so much that oftentimes I just quickly tap through it and I'm not motivated to read it, which is kind of a shame because I think it is really interesting content, but it's just a little too much for me. But hey, more people are asking for more. I can't really complain about more content, and it's just like up to me if I want to actually consume that. So that's cool. That's cool. The next thing they're finally going to talk about is celebrating the Nikke first anniversary. So this concludes the mean improvements to our build for November. After all, it is a build dedicated to the Goddess of Victory Nikke's first anniversary, hence the feelings towards it are rather profound. I love the wording there. Translation from Korean to English. Looking back over the past year, we have received much love from everyone, and we sincerely thank you, commanders. And I do see the amazing amount of effort and love that they have put into this game. Despite some things being rocky, it's they've done some incredible things with this, and it's great to always see the feedback from them. It says that they are figuring out how to measure a level of content deeper in Nikke's second year of operation. Again, kind of an awkward translation there, but they're going to give us, a deeper gameplay experience for the second year. I'm really looking forward to that. One thing they specifically point out here next is we are currently looking for ways to reduce the pressure of using sniper rifle and rocket launchers. While maintaining the enjoyment of manual operation, we cannot compromise the character's ability, and we also have to alleviate the pressure of using these weapons. We are considering these issues from multiple perspectives, and we are carefully evaluating and testing various solutions. Furthermore, we collect your input. We plan to conduct a relevant survey on this issue. We hope that everyone will share your valuable opinions here. So we all know that like the quick charging with rocket launchers is a big thing in manual play, as well as quick shooting with snipers like Alice mainly, and that was the whole macro issue. And they did address macros, but still there's a lot of holes in how they address that, and there are still macro uses in there. And so I think they're looking at ways to just sort of like de-incentivize the use of these type of strategies. But it also sounds like they do want to respect people who do actually play manually. I don't know, it's a really difficult issue for them to do that. But we've seen them, I think, already kind of experiment with how they can alleviate this, because like we've seen units like Pascal and A2 kind of function differently than your standard rocket launchers. So it'll be interesting to see how this develops, and it's great that they are going to conduct a survey. No matter what your stance is on this, I encourage you guys to definitely fill out that survey once it is available to us. Anytime we have the opportunity to have direct access and feedback to the developers, I think we should absolutely take that. So cool. We'll see how that ends up turning out. After playing through these stories myself, that being the director, you can truly say that it is deliciously good. I love that. And this is going to be a completely different experience from Overzone, and he looks forward to it. We will do our best in the time remaining to usher in a great first anniversary. Although the developer's notes purpose is to celebrate the first anniversary, the content details will only be introduced to all players during the special live stream on the 27th of October. So look forward to the live stream. I'm super hyped for it. I will have content reacting to the live stream and kind of covering the new news there. Also, I definitely encourage you guys to watch the global live stream and probably the JP one and whatever other ones are available as well. But there will be a little surprise for you in there, so it should be pretty cool and pretty exciting. I'm hyped for it. Let me know what you find most interesting about this developer's note and what you're looking forward to most, or what you're hoping for in first anniversary and the confirmed updates that we got. Please subscribe if you like Nikke content, I am an official content creator. I also offer channel memberships if you're interested in supporting the channel directly. Thank you so much to all of the highest tier cultured graduates, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or the next stream.